Hello and welcome to my Pokemon Gold HardType Ground Monotype Challenge. In this episode, we will be taking on the Elite Four. And to start off with, I want to show you my team because we have done a bit of grinding. Piloswine is the only Pokemon here which is at level 73. And I should definitely deposit Seeking away. Probably should have done that beforehand, but anyway, so good thing I checked. So, rundown of the team beforehand. We have Piloswine at level 73 with Takedown, Ancient Power, Earthquake, and Blizzard. We have Rocky the Steelix at level 75 with Dragon Breath, Iron Tail, Dig, and Crunch. We have Marowak at level 75 as well with Dynamic Punch, Thrash, Boomerang, and the new move Sandstorm. Obviously, we've also removed Screech on Rocky and got Dragon Breath. The reason I did that was I figured we already have Screech on Gligar, and hopefully Gligar can prove, can pull through when it comes to that. We have Sandstorm now on Marowak instead of Thunder Punch, as I was discussing in the previous episode. On Gligar we have Sludge Bomb / Wing Attack and Screech, as I said. On Nidoking, Shadow Ball, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch now instead of Ice Punch, and Double Kick. And finally, Quagsire at level 78 now. Surf, Rollout, Earthquake, and Amnesia. So, that is the team heading into the big old Elite Four. Probably just wanted to make sure the various items which I had there. Let me just check my items. So, we've got Never Melt Ice, that makes sense. Ice Berry doesn't, so we'll change that. So the first one is Will, the Psychic type trainer, so I'm just thinking we probably want to put the Dark Glasses on Steelix. We've got Soft Sand and Marowak, which makes sense. We've got Sharpbeak on Gligar, which makes sense. I've currently got the Quick Claw, but I'll probably change that to whatever improves Ghost type attacks. And we've got the Mystic Water on Quagsire, which also makes sense. So we are going to go into my items, and actually what we're going to do is we're going to go into my PC. And we're going to withdraw some of the things. So we're going to withdraw a Hardstone, we're going to withdraw the Pink Bow, we're going to withdraw Black Belt, Spell Tag, Dragon Fang, Black Glasses. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So now hopefully we'll see that my Pokemon have a pretty good ability to adapt to a situation. We'll just stick various items on it each time. You can also see that I've bought 30, we've now got 30 max revives, 30 max potions, and 20 full heals. So we should be in a pretty awesome position when it comes to this. So I'm going to give that to Nidoking. And yeah, I just want to also show you something here just before we go in. If you want to buy in this game right here, you can get Master Balls for free. So you can catch any Pokemon, and I thought it would be interesting to see like the level 87 Steelix, for example, that's down on one of those routes down there. We could compare it to my Steelix and see what it's like. You also get rare elixirs, rare candies, max potions, forest stores. But yeah, the other one was the rare candies here as well. You can buy rare candies here for 4,800. Yeah, which is actually pretty big as well. So obviously I still have 80,000 monies. I don't know why, but essentially this is it. So if I fail here, we're going to call this, going to actually have to call this complete challenge a failure on my half, which would be really disappointing. But hopefully we can pull through, and hopefully we can see a successful run here. So I'm going to switch Marowak in for the start. The reason for that is he has Sandstorm. I'd quite like to set that up, because it does a pretty good amount of damage each time. I'm pretty sure Marowak is the one with Sandstorm, yes. Okay, so here we go. Going into the Elite Four. It's Judgment time. Also, the other thing I need to do, option, we want to go Battle Scene on. Battle Style Shift, good. Cool. Here we go. Welcome to the Pokemon League, Mark. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Will. I've trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last, I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. So, we have Elite Four. Will wants to battle, and he starts off with a Xatu at level 74. So he's actually not very high levels. I'm surprised there. So we're going to set up this Sandstorm. Hopefully we can cut through the confusion. Oh, we can't. Psychic is going to do an awful lot of damage now. I really want to set up the Sandstorm, but wow, we eat up that Psychic pretty nicely. There we go. So we're going to set up the Sandstorm. That's going to do, I think it's a 5th. Is it a 5th? No, it's not that much. Okay, it's cool. So now we are going to go into Piloswine. I think the safest bet is to go into Rocky here. But he's got Giga Drain. I did not expect Giga Drain. That doesn't do a lot to us, though. That's really pretty nice. So we're going to go for the Crunch here. Gets another Confuse Ray off. That's really annoying. Hopefully Rocky can cut through the confusion here. Come on, cut through the confusion. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Ah, really. So we're still going to get that Sandstorm. Still going to do some damage. So in comes the Psychic. We do resist. So there we go. We're no longer confused. That's awesome. Here comes the Crunch. Crunch does. Oh, Crunch is beautiful. That is a easy. We're going to take him out next turn at this rate. Although we should be a bit worried here. So he was holding using a Gold Berry, which restores 30 HP, I believe. Goes to the Confuse Ray again. Gets another Confuse Ray off. Lucky old Xatu here. But we are hoping. Cut through here, use Crunch, there we go, beautiful. This Xatu is no more. So, that's one down. We've got another 5, or do we have 6? So, is it 5 or 4? Another 5 Pokemon. So, next up is Slowking. Obviously a dangerous Pokemon, with that half Water type being particularly worrying. So, we're going to go into Quagsire here. We might well be faster. Is a good point to make. So I'm going to set up the Amnesia, because Amnesia is awesome, especially against a Pokemon like Slowking, which will almost entirely have special. I'm pretty sure it will only have special type attacks. We are 2 levels below, but look at that, we eat up that Surf easily. So here comes the Earthquake. We're going to see how much this does. I have no idea which side Slowking is bulky on. It could be bulky, specially defensive, or normal defensive. It doesn't matter. That is a 2-hit KO. So we will eat up this second Surf, and then in comes the Earthquake. This should finish off Slowking. It does. Quagsire pulling through once more. Okay. That is a worrying Pokemon to see at any point, but we see Exeggutor is next. So we have 2 Pokemon which are... Well, no, we actually have 3 now. Before... We obviously only used to have Nidoking here, but we now have Gligar and Piloswine, which will both have moves that are super effective against Exeggutor. We're going to set off with the Nidoking. Going to go for the Shadow Ball here. It will be super effective. It goes into the physical defense, which I think is Exeggutor's weaker side. Look at that, does a huge amount of damage. Goes for the Stun Spore and misses, which is really, really helpful. It means that this Exeggutor is going down. Okay, that is 3 of Will's Pokemon down without much sweat, let's be honest. Next up is Jinx. So we all know the big issue with Jinx is super fast. The good news about Jinx is Jinx has rubbish defense. So if we can get a Shadow Ball off, it should take it out, I would have thought. I know it's not, we don't get stabbed, and I know we are actually a level down, but I'm pretty sure Jinx has rubbish defenses. There you go. Like I said, we take it out in 1 hit. Beautiful for Nidoking there. And we are faster, which is also pretty impressive. So, next up is Girafarig. So we could stay in. I think staying in is actually not that... no, we can't stay in. Because Ghost is Void. Damn, I'd not considered that. Ghost is Void against Girafarig because Ghost doesn't hit normal types. Okay, so we are going to have to do a hard swap into Rocky. That was not particularly clever, unfortunately. It's going to pull out the Psychic. Let's see how much this does. Oh, is that a crit? That is a crit. Okay, I thought that was a crit. Okay, so we are going to whip out a Hyper Potion here. I'm sure we have some. Do we have a Hyper Potion? No, Hyper Potion is just Max Potions. Okay, that's fine. Well, we've got a Max Potion here for Rocky. He can get back that health. Psychic again. Let's hope for a not a crit hit again. Okay, there we go. That's only 50-ish. So now we're going to get some attacks in, obviously. Going to take another 50, but we can eat 5, I guess. Be 5 turns before we're down. We bring out the crunch. Let's see how much this does. I'm hoping for half. Ooh. That looks like it's just going to be a 3-hit KO. Yeah, just a 3-hit KO. We get the special defense drop on the second one, which is really frustrating. We're going to keep with the crunches. We might as well. Crit hit on the final one. What is that about? That was really unlucky for Rocky there. So we're going to go into Marowak here because he's pretty fast. And we can Thrash here. I know. Wow, I did not expect that Giraffrig to be faster than us, but it was. I suppose it is 7 levels above us still. Marowak takes out the Giraffrig. We now can't stay in because unfortunately Marowak is stuck into Thrash, which was not a clever move by me. So now, the Shadow Ball. Psychic is super effective against us. We could be going down here. Let's hope Nidoking survives with a little bit of health. Nope, it's just super effective. Espeon proving its danger there with a huge hit. So, we're going to go into Gligar here. We're going to use one of our many max revives. We're going to revive up Rocky here because we now know Nidoking can't stand 1 hit from this Espeon, which is bad news for us. Gligar is our fastest Pokemon, I believe, but not by much. So I'm going to see if this Screech hits. We are slower. Okay, that is worrying to say the least. So what I'm hoping here is that Rocky can tank out maybe 2 or 3 Psychics and we can get some crunches off. Please tell me that's a crit. Please tell me that's a crit. That is a crit. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can use Max Potions to deal with this then. That is frustrating that this Espeon gets that crit because it means that we have to heal up once more. Don't get a crit. There we go. Okay, we're gonna need to heal up again because I think it's doing. Okay, so he's also got a Max Potion, which is fine by me, I guess. It means we're sort of back to this situation where we both do about a third. I think I did 50% damage on that last one. But we do get the special defense drop. He did not. Which should mean that this crunch, assuming he doesn't get a crit, will uses Morning Sun, clever. But that was all about the drop in special defense there. That drop in special defense allowed for the final crunch to do even more damage and take out that Espeon. Okay, so that Espeon was tough, let's be honest. That was a difficult trainer. So, we defeat Will, but not without some serious damage to our team. So, we're going to use some Max Potions, get some health back. Prepare for the next one, which should hopefully be the easiest of the 4, of the Elite 4, mainly because, well, 5 actually, because obviously we have to face Lance. Koga should be the easiest because, of course, Koga is a poison type trainer, and we are ground type, and all ground types resist the poison type. So hopefully we can see some interesting stuff. I should have been speaking through this, but he goes on about his life as a ninja. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. So, here we go. We're going to face off against Koga, who starts off with a Vaporeon. What on earth is going on here? Sandstorming it up. I'm just going to set up the Sandstorm. The fact that it raised its special attack is really scary. I'm getting missed. I cannot believe Bone Meringue missed just there. If there was one time where Bone Meringue would not miss, I wish that was it, because we needed that to stay there. Because this Surf is going to do a lot, because he's at +1, I think. Max Potion up. Yeah, we're going to have to Max Potion up. I'm scared of this Vaporeon now, very scared of it. That's with Amnesia, but it is a crit. Okay, that is a crit. That's a crit. Okay, so... Woo! So it does 230 on a crit. Which means it's doing what, about... Another crit! What? Stop getting crits! Please stop getting crits. I can't do anything if you keep getting crits. I mean, it'll run out of PP, but can't do anything if you keep getting crits. Do not crit me. Thank you. Okay. We're at +2 now. Do I want to go to +4? So, no, we're at +4 now. Do I want to go to +6? Yes, I do. Don't crit me. Do not crit me. Do not crit me. What the hell? That is such a load of rubbish. Okay, we are screeching you. And I miss. Of course I miss. Okay, okay, we are in deep trouble. We're going to Nidoking, because he's got a decent special defense. We're using a max revive, because it's the only thing that we have to defend against this thing. Is Quagsire, and Quagsire's got to, you know, survive some not getting freaking critical hits. Nidoking goes out in one hit. Of course he doesn't get a crit there, so he's saving the crits for Quagsire, aren't you? Okay, Amnesia. I don't trust it, so I'm max potioning up again. We should have bought more max potions, frankly. I'm already through 10 of them. I should have had more things. Why are you critting me all the time? Stop critting me. Thank you. Okay, Amnesia. If you crit me, I'm telling you right now. Okay, 2. You're max potioning up again. Do not crit me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm measuring again. There we go, we're 3. We're at +6. We're healing. Goes for acid armor. Great. Oh, don't acid armor me. That's really annoying. That, or it's out of... Maybe it is out of Surfs. But anyway, we get a crit hit with that Earthquake. Give it a taste of its own medicine. That was crazy. I mean, the amount of times that was just getting crits was stupid. So we're going to go into Rocky for the Smeargle. We have no idea what moves it has because Smeargle can have any moves. So I'm just going to heal up some guys. Okay, it's got Swords Dance, which is a big scary thing. Gonna heal up Nidoking quickly. Goes for the Aeroblast, gets a crit hit, does literally nothing to me, which is awesome. Love that. Do I go for the... I'm going to go for Dragon Breath because I want to see... Oh, he gets the freaking sleep. Okay, we're going into Nidoking here. Don't spore me. Okay, Aeroblast does nothing. Double kick. Yes! Look at this. Look at this double kick. Double kick takes out Smeargle. Nice and simple. That Swords Dance again. So Koga likes setting up. We want to hit these guys hard and fast if we can. Fortress, we are not changing because we have our Fire move here. Fire Punch. I'm hoping for a one-hit KO actually here. Given that he's only 5 levels above us and he's quad weak to fire, I'd like to think it's just going to go all the way. It's got a focus band. Of course it's got a focus band. Okay, and it lays down spikes. Mean. Okay, Wobbuffet. You're going to stay in. Please don't go for counter. Please take it out. That'd be nice. Okay, it counters. Great. It can't do anything to me, if I remember correctly, about Wobbuffet. Oh, it's got Destiny Bond. Why does Mirror Coat do damage to me? Okay, there we go. We get the paralysis. That's what I was looking for. We'll go for a crunch. We'll go for another crunch. Okay, so we take out the Wobbuffet. Does that take me out as well? I guess it probably should. Nope. Okay, so the Destiny Bond does not work then. So next up is Nidoking. We are going into Quagsire, I guess? Yeah. I'm pretty sure Nidoking doesn't know any Grass-type moves, so we're just going to Earthquake. Okay, it can Earthquake. That's not going to do too much to me. I can Earthquake. That's going to be super effective. It's going to take out the Nidoking in one hit. Sweet. Okay, that is really, really good. So this leaves Koga to his last Pokemon, which is his trusty Crobat, as we probably should expect. I'm going into Piloswine here, and I'm praying for a Blizzard hit. Please hit. Okay, you're evading. That's just really, really not nice. Don't do this to me, Crobat. Okay, Toxic doesn't affect me. That's brilliant. Come on. There we go. Blizzard. It gets through. Okay, how much damage is this going to do? I want to see this go all the way down. Come on. I know we don't have the best special attack, but I don't think Crobat's got that good special defense. He hangs on. Okay, but that looks like he should be able to Ancient Power it down now. Come on. Okay, so it's now using Fly. We'll let it use Fly. It shouldn't do too much. We're going to hit it with Ancient Power. We take out the Crobat. Sweet. Okay, we have defeated Koga. Okay, and now we're going to have to heal up again. Full heal on you. We've got 24 max revive, so use 6 now. Okay, so there we go. I'm running low on potions. I should have so bought more potions. Oh well. Okay, so max potion on Piloswine and on Quagsire. So next up is Bruno, the fighting type trainer. So in this case, we are swapping in Gligar. And we have no psychic type moves, so there's no point in thinking about that. Yeah, so swapping in Gligar, we're hoping for some luck here against Bruno. I'm Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we become strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. Perfect for battle. Ready, Mark? We will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha! Elite Four Bruno starts off with a Hitmontop at only level 78. I'm hoping Wing Attack is going to crush this thing. Nearly, but we are going to get a second hit in. Beautiful. Hitmontop goes down in 2. Why do you have a Slowbro? Tell me, why do you have a freaking Slowbro? Makes no sense. Okay, we're amnesiaing. We should be able to tank this. Earthquake should do a massive amount. Okay, it doesn't do that much. Earthquake is a 3-hit KO. As long as he doesn't crit me. Stop critting me! Please! Please stop critting me! Okay, Shadow Ball. Takes out the Slowbro. Good lord. These crits are killing me. Quite literally, I guess. Okay, next up is Hitmonlee. We're obviously going into Gligar for the same reason that we went into Gligar for the Hitmontop. And, wow, I did not expect Gligar to be able to take out a Hitmonlee with a 1 wing attack. But he can, so awesome. I'll take that. Next up is Marowak. So we'll go into Piloswine, and we will go for the frickin' Blizzard. Please hit. It misses. Goes for the Earthquake. That does a huge amount of damage. Okay, Blizzard, please hit. Yes. Okay. Thank you for hitting. Probably won't take it out, but will do a huge amount of damage. Hangs on, and Earthquake's going to take me out. That's not too much of a bad thing. I can go into Marowak here, and I can Bone Meringue almost. He's got a max potion. I completely forgot about that. Still, Bone Meringue. Get the crit hit on the first one, which is really helpful. I'd love another crit hit if we could get another. No, of course. Don't get a crit hit when I want it. Of course not. That'd be silly. Bone Meringue takes out the Marowak. There we go. Okay, cool. So, Bruno is down to his last 2 Pokemon, and he starts off with Machamp, as, again, you should probably expect. Wing Attack once more. It can take out a fully fledged Hitmonlee at level 80. It's a 2-hit KO on Machamp at level 86. That's pretty darn impressive. And we missed with the Fire Blast, which is really, really good news for us. So finally comes up Steelix. And seeing as I'm likely to fall here, I'm going to go to Marowak. I'm going to get off a Bone Meringue. Of course. I'm telling you, the 2 times you decide to miss with Bone Meringue are so key to me. Wow, I survived. I did not expect to survive. We do a large amount of damage with Bone Meringue as well. Still, we are going to go into Gligar because Earthquake is completely useless against us. And then we're going to use a max revive on Quagsire. Get him back up and fighting. Goes for the body slam, that's sort of what we'd expect. But the reason we want Quagsire up is because we're going into his much lower... Oh, you are kidding me that he gets the paralysis. But he's faster now, yeah he is. Should have seen that. Oh, that is awful. Awful, awful luck. I'm telling you, he's now going to... There's almost a chance you'd put money on him getting a crit hit Earthquake here and taking out Quagsire. Okay, thank you for not getting a crit. But you know, the reason that we're going to Quagsire is because we have Surf. Surf goes into Steelix's much weaker special defense compared to his really strong normal defense. This should take it out, I would have thought. Mystic Watered Surf, yes, don't even try to hang on Steelix. There we go, and Bruno goes down as well. So, another tough one down, but we defeated him, that's the important thing. And we're coming up to the real deal. Next up is Karen. And we are expecting Umbreon, a terrible Umbreon. Like, it's going to be really tough. What I might do, Black Belt. I didn't mean to do that. The Mystic Water, right, there you go. Black Belt, we're going to give to Nidoking. Spell Tag is no use on him against Umbreon and the rest of those Dark types. Will he have just Dark types is the big thing. We have nothing else that hit the Dark super effectively because we have no Bug type moves. Because the only Bug type move in this game is frickin', you know, it's frickin'. Well, the only Bug type TM is, you know, Fury Cutter, which is so weak when it starts off that it's really not used to. I'm going to swap out the black glasses off Steelix because Dark type moves are also not particularly strong against Dark types. So we're expecting to be using, if anything, his Steel type moves. So who do we want at the front? We probably want Nidoking at the front because, yeah. Anyway, I'm Karen of the Elite Four. Your mark. Amusing. I love Dark type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. So she starts off with her Umbreon, like I predicted. Wow. So double kick is going to be big here. Do a decent amount of damage. Goes for the charm. Wow, good move. Great move there by Karen. But we get a crit hit on our first double kick, which really helps our progress. This Umbreon should be going down. Oh, it's got rest. Tank of an Umbreon. And it's got a Miracle Berry, so that it always wakes up after it rests. That's really, really annoying. Still, we look like we should. We're gonna win the race here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go into Marowak, and I'm going to Sandstorm to get some constant damage off. And then, yeah, we might as well stay in. Let's go for the Bone Meringue. That's just really good damage, actually. Umbreon uses Toxic. Oh, can't like that. But we can get rid of it pretty quickly with a full heal. Obviously, it's got rest. Still, it has rest. Let's go for the Dynamic Punch. It connects, does great damage. If we connect again with the Sandstorm doing that... No, I reckon Bone Meringue will take it out. Okay, Bone Meringue, come on. It hits. Yes! Okay, so the Umbreon is down. That physical tank of a Pokemon that is Umbreon at the moment goes down. Next up is Vileplume. Okay, so we go into Gligar or Nidoking? Go into Nidoking because I'm low on health. And we're going to Fire Punch, obviously. That's good damage. Goes for the Stun Spore, that's annoying. We will try and get a Fire Punch off. We do! We fight through the Paralysis, which is great. Can we fight through Paralysis again? Yes, we can! Wow. Getting a bit of luck here. Not going to turn it down, certainly not. Moonlight once more. Fire Punch for a third time through Paralysis. Goes for another Moonlight. Are we stuck in it? Nope. 4th time through paralysis, Nidoking bossing, like, you know, these stun spores doing nothing to me. Even gets a critical hit just for fun, right at the end. That Vileplume goes down without laying a finger on us, aside from paralysis. Next up is Tyranitar, and this thing is Rock Dark. I'm going to say that Marowak can take it out with some Boomerang action. That rock side is going to hurt you so bad, Tyranitar. Yes, okay, that's a 2-hit KO. That's easily a 2-hit KO. Goes for the curse, that means you're just going to go down even quicker. Boomerang, here we go. That's not going to take it out because it's raised its defense. I completely forgot. So, we have no more PP. I did not think that through. We will Thrash. And that does literally nothing. And now we're stuck into Thrash. And he goes for Earthquake and he takes me out. Okay, so we'll go into Quagsire, and Surf will finish this guy off. So there we go. Okay, I was surprised that he took out the Marowak there, but he got 2 curses up, so we need to get rid of him fast. Next up is Persian, which is an interesting choice. I'm going to go into Rocky here. And goes for the Swagger, but we get confused. That's interesting. We use the Dragon Breath, so we get through. We are now at we're at +2. We get the paralysis. That's awesome. That's exactly what I was going for. We get the paralysis. We're no longer confused. We are at +2 attack, so we can swipe that Persian aside with a swipe of our massive iron tail. Next up is Houndoom, the one Pokemon we can't deal with as Rocky, I guess. So we're going to lose all that lovely boosts, and rather we're going to face off against this Houndoom, go for the Earthquake. It's going to be a 1-hit KO because Quagsire is such a boss at the moment. It's such good, doing so much good work. And finally is Gengar. So I reckon we just stay in and we go for another Earthquake. Goes for the mean look. I think that just means that we can't swap out. Gengar, rubbish defenses, if I remember correctly. Earthquake should be dead. Let's just watch this. It's just going to go down and down and down and bye-bye Gengar. Boom. Yes, okay, so Karen is down. So, strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. It's so much people. So, now all we need to do is defeat Lance. I say that like it's something small. It probably won't be. We know that he's a Dragon-type trainer. We know that we have plans for Dragon-type trainers. Do I have any Forestors? No, I don't. Just a full heal on Nidoking. Okay. Piloswine, it is your time to shine. Rocky, you have the dragon... Nope, we need the Dragon Fang on Rocky. Because we want as much benefit from that Dragon-type moves as we can. Ice Berry can be tossed, frankly, but... Dark-type moves, Steel-type moves, Ghost-type moves... Probably want the Electric-type moves if I have a Magnet. I do have a Magnet. I'm going to give that to Nidoking, just because I think generally he goes for the sort of the flying type Pokemon, so I'm thinking stick on Magnet. Certainly better than the fire, whatever it was. No, it wasn't charcoal, it was the black belt that we had there at the moment. Cool, so King's Rock, that's just flinching. Hearthstone is rock type moves. Stick that on Quagsire if we wanted. But I reckon, is Rock really going to become a part of this? It might do, I guess, against like a Charizard. We'll put that on there. But I reckon we'll still be probably go for the Water type move anyway. But nonetheless, okay, so here we are. Heading in to the final battle with Lance. Here we go. I've been waiting for you. Mark. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer and the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. Here he goes. Okay. Can raise the volume even higher now because it's awesome. Okay, so he starts off with the Gyarados, which is bad. Bad. We don't like Gyarados. Into Quagsire. Run away! Hydro Pump misses. Ooh, that is big. That could be really big. I completely forgot that we have 0 Earthquakes. Okay. This should definitely have Elixired. Okay. Okay, we are Amnesiaing up twice here, and then I'm going to heal the hell up. Max Potion. I'm thinking, did I want to go into Nidoking? Double edging me now. Okay. I could get stuck into a rollout, but how much do I survive? That does, what, 101? So I need to survive 2 more hits. I could surf and see how much that does. Maybe Gyarados doesn't have particularly great special, but that's not very effective. Yeah, okay. And it's faster than me, so it's going to take me out this turn. I think it probably makes more sense for me to go down at the moment and bring out Nidoking. So I reckon Nidoking's going to be faster. He is. Thunder Punch is a 1-hit KO from where he was, obviously. So unfortunately, Quagsire is now down, so if he brings out another water Pokemon, we are in deep trouble. But next up is Kangaskhan. We're going to stay in. Unfortunately, we no longer have the bolster to our physical type moves. But Double Kick is going to do quite a bit of damage. Okay, he is worrying me now with those curses. Please curse again. Yes, okay, so that looks like we should be able to take him out. Do we Fire Punch? I'm just thinking because he's obviously at +2 defense now. So I'm going to go for that. Didn't take him out. Earthquake's going to take me out. Yep. He's at +2. Earthquake was always going to take me out. Okay, so we go into Gligar here because Gligar is going to be faster. Wing Attack is going to take down that Kangaskhan. So next up is the Dragonite. Okay, so do we stall or do we go for the kill? I say we go for the kill. Not gonna lie. Piloswine. Blizzard. It's got Dynamic Punch. And that's going to connect, and it's going to be super effective because it's fighting. He has a 1 in 2 chance of hitting that. Really? Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. You survive. Please cut through confusion. And please hit. Please cut through confusion. Please cut through confusion. Yes! Please hit. No! Oh, you did so much of that well. Okay. Yeah, I'm using a Max Revive on Nidoking because he's far more important than the Piloswine can go down here. That's not too bad a thing. Because we can bring out Rocky. Rocky is our backup to this. We are praying he doesn't have a Fire-type move, and we are going for Dragon Breath. It's got an Ice-type move. Don't freeze me. Please don't freeze me. That would be really bad. That does way too much damage for my liking. It is essentially exactly half. He is at level 98. That is super effective and does literally nothing. We are bringing back Piloswine. I'm praying that he misses. If Ice Beam is the best he's got against us, then we are praying that he misses the Dynamic Punch. Come on. The odds of that are 1 in 4. Don't get a crit. Thank you. Okay. Now I've got to try and get through confusion. Which I'm not going to do. No, I do. And Blizzard connects. Is that going to be a 1-hit KO? It's 4 times weak to Ice. That health is tumbling. Is it going to go all the way down? Yes! I thought it was going to stay there, and it doesn't. Ooh, so, Dragonite, down. 1 of them. I'm assuming he's got 2 more. He's got Charizard. We're going to have to stay... do I stay in and just use this time to heal? Because I could do that. Or... no, I stay in. I use a Max Revive on Quagsire. I let him go down to Sacred Fire, good lord. And now, okay, do I surf? I do surf. Rollout is too risky at this point. Oh, I get the burn. I think I always get the burn with Sacred Fire. Okay, it's a 2-hit KO. It's a 2-hit KO. Burning is not going to take me out. No, it's not. So unless he gets a crit. Don't get a crit. Please don't get a crit. Please don't get a crit. Yes. Oh, my goodness. So this should be the Charizard down. Let's see this health by... Yes. Again, I keep thinking that it's just going to survive, and it doesn't. Okay, cool. The Charizard is down. Okay, so what's next? Lugia! You are kidding me. This could be the end of this run if we can't take out this Lugia. How on earth do we take out a Lugia? Good lord. Okay, Lugia, let's think. Psychic Flying. Awful type for me. Like, awful. Its special move is Aeroblast, which is Flying type. Which is a physical type, which means Rocky is in the good for that. So, do I stay in and heal up Rocky? Do I then go to Gligar, Screech as many times as I can before I die, and then go for Iron Tail, maybe? Sounds like a decent plan. Okay, we're going to stay in. We are max reviving up Rocky. We have 15 of these, so we might as well use them all. Okay, Quagsire is hurt by the burn. It goes for the Psychic. That's going to take me out. Okay, we're going into Gligar now. Level 100, good lord. Okay, we are in deep trouble. It's got Surf. At least it doesn't have an Ice type attack, but it's faster than me, which means it's faster than all my Pokemon, I think. Don't take me out, don't take me out, don't take me out. Please don't take me out. Please, 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 please. Oh, Gligar, you beautiful fly scorpion thing. And Screech hits. Screech hits. Although, oh damn, it's got Surf, which means that Rocky is screwed. And it's going to be faster. Oh, drat. Okay, let's have a think. How on earth are we going to survive this? I could get to Quagsire and Amnesia up is another option. And then Rock is still super effective. Okay, Rocky. We are max reviving Quagsire now. And we are praying that we can get enough time in to put in one Amnesia. Surf is going to take me out, isn't it? Oh, we survive! That is awesome! Yeah, I'm actually up for revive Gligar again because I can get a second. We can waste one or more of his Surfs, which is great, and I can get another Screech. We should survive again. Okay, that time we didn't survive. Okay, that's fine. Okay, Quagsire. Okay, Amnesia. Please survive a Psychic. Please survive a Psychic. It's only normal against you. Yes. Oh, that's great. Okay, so as long as he doesn't get any crits or anything rubbish like that, we should be fine. Okay, Aeroblast. Okay, that's good as well. So he doesn't want to hit me anymore. So, okay. We are now in what? Stalemate, I guess? We'll get some... Goes for another Aeroblast. I'm going to Amnesia again. I'm going to max Potion. Do I keep doing this? How long do I do this for? Okay, he's going to Aeroblast me, let's say. That gives me a chance to bring in Nidoking. So he's going to Aeroblast me, therefore I can bring in Nidoking. He's going to Psychic me now, which means max revive. Rocky survived with 5, which isn't really enough. Could go into Gligar. Could go into Piloswine, because Blizzard will be super effective. Okay, I want to get another Screech on, but I'm not sure we will be able to. Marowak, you are going to survive something. And if you do, you are useful. Okay, so we're going to bring out Piloswine. Going to Surf me. Okay, that's going to take me out. No, I survived. Cool. I'm still slower, so I might as well just use another max revive. Keep getting these people back. Nidoking is completely useless here, pretty much. Because even if I bring him in, he's still slower. And I think Psychic's just going to take me out in one hit, so I'm going to have to bring back Rocky. So it's going to Surf me again. Surf has only 15 PP, so Gligar. Screech. Please survive, please survive, please survive, please survive, please survive. Get a low roll, get a low roll, get a low roll, get a low roll, get a low... and Quagsire's lost its plus... Oh, I've just remembered Quagsire's lost its plus 2. Shit. So you are dead anyway, so max revive. I'm getting 0 damage off on this thing, so Marowak, we are going to get up a Sandstorm. I'm hoping that you survive. Please survive again. You did so well last time. Yes. Okay, so we get our Sandstorm up, which is good. We're going to start doing some damage. We're going to max revive up Quagsire, because he survives at least one hit, which is good. There's another surf. Just keep surfing, that's fine. Go into Piloswine here. I'm going to go for an Ancient Power. It's going to surf me. It's going to be super effective, which is really suckish. It's going to take me out. Oh, I got a crit. Got a crit. Can't do anything about that. Okay. Going to need to go into Quagsire. Sandstorm rages. Okay. We are max reviving up. Marowak. Psychic. It's not going to take me out. Another Sandstorm rages. Okay. Max revive up. Piloswine. Do we say that Piloswine survived because... I'm going to say he's going to run out of Surf sooner or later. He's going to go for another Psychic. I think he's going to fade soon, which is really annoying. Yeah, there it is. I should have gone into... Please don't hit me. Please don't kill me. Please survive. Yes, okay. Ancient Power does good damage, Full restore. Of course he's got a full restore, but we get another thingy in, so that's good. And now we know that Piloswine can do that sort of damage if it survives. So we go back to Gligar. If we can get Gligar to survive one hit, and the way we do that is we try and get him in on an Aeroblast. If we get Gligar in on an Aero, it's still slower. I want to get another Sandstorm up. Please survive, please don't get a crit, thank you. Okay. I am so low, I'm now 4 max revives. So we need to bring out Quagsire. Okay, so bring out Quagsire. It's going to do damage. Okay, we are Amnesiaing. He's going to go for Psychic. We Amnesia. He's now going to go for Aeroblast, but I reckon we should roll out. Yeah, it's Aeroblast. Okay. We survive! And we take out the Lugia with the Sandstorm! Okay, please don't be Ho-Oh. Please do not be Ho-Oh. Actually, if it is a Ho-Oh, we can deal with Ho-Oh, because Quagsire's got an Aerodactyl. We might do this. We might just do this. No, we're just going to stay in. Might as well. He's going to Aeroblast. Okay, I don't care if I've got low battery. Hey, critical hit. Fine, get rid of all your critical hits right now if you want to. He's completely physical, so we're going to go into Rocky. We should be able to survive. So I have 3 max revives. Got to use them all on Quagsire. Quagsire easily has the best chance of surviving against this guy. Sacred Fire. Oh, it's super effective, but we still don't die. Okay, yeah. I should have healed up. Well, no, I shouldn't have healed up another one there. Okay. Surf will be super effective. Aeroblast, don't take me out, Gets a crit. Of course he gets a crit. Yes, max potion. That was a crit, means that does not take me out, which means if he doesn't get a crit here, we win. Don't get a crit. Yes! Come on, it's going to be good. Here we go. The challenge is still alive, my friends. The challenge is still alive. Good lord, that was stupid. That was so stupidly difficult. And God, that Lugia, it was faster than everything that I had on my team, and we just took it down. That Screech, that Gligar surviving that one turn and getting a Screech off meant so much in the long run. And going for that rollout at that time when I really probably maybe shouldn't have. Went for a rollout, Sandstorm took off the rest of Lugia's health. Ah, thank goodness. That was so stressful. Okay, as he says, whew, you have become truly powerful, Mark. Your Pokemon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokemon. Oh no, it's all over. Professor Oak, you weren't so slow. Ah, Mark, it's been a long while. You certainly look more mature. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokemon made this happen. Your Pokemon were outstanding too. Because they believed in you as a trainer, they persevered. Congratulations. Let's interview the brand new champion. This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Mark, could you come with me? Oh wait, we haven't done the interview! Okay, so Lance is going to take us up here. We're going to honour us as League Champion. Yeah, blah blah, we will have, you know, all the good things of those things. And here we go. Anointed into the Hall of Fame. Only just. But that's all we needed. We have our level 73 Piloswine. Our level 76 Steelix. Our level 76 Nidoking. Our level 75 Marowak. Put in so much work, our level 75 Gligar. And finally, our level 80 Quagsire. Well, whatever now happens in this run through, I can say that I beat the Elite Four, and that was the main aim in this. We beat the Elite Four, beat Lance. Can't believe I let $80,000 Pokedollars in my account just sit there when I could have been buying more. I was like, 30 will be fine, there's no chance. Good lord, that was so close. And that takeout on Lugia, wow. Sandstorm. That's why I put that on! You know, I'm not a complete idiot. Yeah, so, wow. That was tense as hell, and I'm so glad that, one, it's over, but also that we got through it. And, yeah, I'm really happy with that. I thought, you know, that wasn't really a cheesed run, because I don't think we necessarily won because we forced anyone to lose. Like, that Lugia was still hitting us with Aeroblast after Surf after Psychic, you know. It wasn't like, you know, he ran out of PP like he did when we battled that Snorlax, and, you know, we just kept reviving Sudowoodo and surviving like through that. I think it's different to that, and that makes it all the sweeter. Again, it was pretty lucky, but we were massively underleveled. If you look at it now, you know, we were level 70 odd, and they were, you know, in the end, he did have a level 100 Lugia. And God, that, yeah, just destroyed us. So, but we've beaten the main chunk. We've beaten the Elite Four, which is what I wanted to do. The next task is to beat all the Kanto gym leaders, which isn't going to be easy, but is also going to be really, really fun. Because I'm pretty sure that they must have level 100 Pokemon if this guy's got level 100. And if that's the case, then we're going to be able to continue, maybe go on and even face off against Red. I wonder what he's going to have, whether he'll have level 100s as well. But I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's nearly killed me, I'm not going to lie. Like, after that first battle with Will, where I was just like, you know what, this is going to be fine. And suddenly, oh wait, I've got rid of all of my, you know, potions and everything's going wrong. But no, we got through, we made it. It was awesome. And yeah, no, I'm really happy. So, I will see you on the next episode, where we will start our journey through Kanto.